Before you watch this video, there are two things you need to know. Number one, these videos were recorded in advance just to ensure that they all got edited and uploaded on time. So, any changes made in the couple weeks before the season starts, those will be addressed in the first episode of WNBA Weekly. And the most important thing you need to know about this video is that I am not a member of the press. I am not in any way associated with the WNBA or any of their sponsors or affiliates. I'm just a guy who loves watching the sport and decided to make some videos where I give my opinions on the things that I see. Greetings and welcome to the Fan Perspective. I'm your host Nathan Lyle, and this is the WNBA 2018 Preseason Power Rankings. Preseason Power Rankings are where I look at all the moves that the team made during the offseason, and based on that try to determine where I think they'll finish during the regular season. We are now at video number 11. Well, actually, it's the second video, but number 11 on the Power Rankings, and I have chosen the Chicago Sky. The Sky have experienced a lot of turnover over the past couple of seasons. The thing that stood out to me most, last year they traded away Imani Boyette and Tamara Young, and this year in free agency, Jessica Breland and Cappie Pondexter both leave. They lose a lot of length, they lose some of that disruptiveness on defense, and you lose some veteran leadership. Good news is there's an inflection of talent coming back this year. You've got Jamierra, Faulkner, and Alaina Coates, who missed the season last year because of injuries. So those two are both returning. They drafted Deshields and Gabby Williams. So you basically just drafted an entire starting lineup to replace the ones that you sent away. I still have concerns about their defense. They don't have the length that they did last year. So you worry about how easily they'll be able to get those stops. And they've got a lot of youth. When I looked at this roster, the one thing that stood out to me, there are only 3 players on this team that have been in the league for at least 5 years. Only 1 player on this team over the age of 30. For right now, I feel like this entire success of their season depends on the veterans, specifically their all-stars, Quigley, Snooty, and Dolson. Can we call her Dolly? I feel like the entire success of this team hinges entirely on those 3. Can Vandersloot average double-digit assists? Because she finished the year averaging 8, but during their winning stretch, when they were really competing with the best of the best on every single consistent night, she was getting double-doubles. She was getting 10 assists every game. So if she can average 10 assists a game, if Dolson can average 20-10 a game, if Quigley is scoring with consistency, hitting all of those 3-point shots, if those 3 are doing their jobs, getting their team that offense, carrying them on that side of the ball, it makes things a lot easier for all of the players around them, frees these people up to be themselves. Also, I think Jamierra Faulkner could be a huge X factor. I don't know what this lineup is going to look like, but I feel like Faulkner at 100% all season long, a good 6th Woman of the Year candidate. I'm interested to see the position battles during the preseason. I want to know who's going to be in this team starting lineup, especially at the 3 and 4 spot. How are they going to use Alaina Coates? Is she going to be a backup to Dolson, or will they throw her in the starting lineup, let Dolson play the stretch 4? Will Gabby Williams be thrown into the starting lineup at that 3 spot? You could potentially have 2 rookies in the starting lineup for this team. I feel like Alaina Coates should be a starter and could potentially be a Rookie of the Year candidate, depending on how well they use her, how well she fits with the system, or how well they adjust the system to fit her. Also kind of looking forward to seeing the times when Chicago faces Vegas, so you can see Coates versus Wilson. I'm not the only one looking forward to that, am I? I feel like this team is good enough to be in the playoffs. They've got a couple of good veteran leaders that if they can play consistently will make the job easier for the role players. They've got depth at the guards and the center position, but I have questions about their wings. I have questions about their defense. I have too many questions for me to be able to say with confidence that they are definitely going to win X number of games. They are definitely going to be in the playoffs. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you haven't already, be sure to click like on the video, subscribe to that channel, hit that little bell icon, and tomorrow we're going to go to the number 10 team. So until that next video, this has been The Fan Perspective. I'm your host, Nathan Nile. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching this video. This has honestly been the hardest power rankings I've ever had to do, and I always get 2 or 3 of these wrong anyways every single year. So if you disagree with anything I've said in this video, feel free to leave a comment telling me everything I said wrong and why.